Welcome to Crackenthorpe. Today we've got a stunning property to show you. It's called Bluebell Cottage and it's a fantastic home which sits at the end of a row of 3. Now this is a super property. It's got lots of great luxurious fixtures and fittings. It's got a great garden to the rear which has been completely landscaped with a number of elevated terraces, but it also has a fantastic garden room. So if you're looking for a working from home space, this may be ideal for you. Internally the home's got 3 bedrooms, a family bathroom. It has got a lounge, a dining kitchen, a cloakroom. It's got a low maintenance garden to the front and, like I say, a beautifully landscaped garden to the rear with some established trees and shrubs. The vendors have been very thoughtful when they've built this property, so it's extremely energy efficient. It's got some super spaces. If I pan the camera around behind me, you've got ample parking for 2 vehicles here. You've got right of access over the rest of the driveway, which is only shared by the other 2 other properties. So you've got a home which has got a garden room which is detached, perfect for a studio, a playroom, a storeroom, a working from home space. You've got a home which is absolutely beautiful inside, and we're going to show you the street scene in a minute and then go inside this one. But you've got a beautiful garden which you'll see in a few minutes too, all in an accessible location. So let me take you, show you the street scene and then we'll go inside this fantastic property. Okay, so this is the street scene for Bluebell Cottage, which is the property right at the very far end to the right there. So 3 properties approach using this driveway here. This is the street scene which takes you in this direction up to onto the A66 to Penrith. We're looking across the open green space towards the Pennine Fells on a good day, and this road here takes us down to the remaining village properties and up back onto the A66. So you've got excellent transport links. Now the home itself is just at the end here, so Bluebell has got right of access across this gravelled area, and you've got ample parking for at least 2 vehicles just beyond this hedge line here. So the vendors have been very careful to find all the spaces. So Bluebell in the corner has right of access across and can park in this space here. We've also got a gate which leads round to the back garden, which we'll go out of in a few minutes. And this is the home itself. So it sits lovely tucked away in the corner. It's around 1,000 square foot of accommodation. It's an energy efficiency rating B, so it's a great opportunity to own a home which isn't going to cost you a fortune to live in and has got some superb and luxurious fixtures and fittings. This home has been completed, so we'll be able to go inside and show you that now, and then we'll come back outside and show you the garden spaces. So let's go inside this fantastic property and show you what the internals look like, because this is a luxurious home, and you'll see as we go in that no expense has been spared with the fixtures and fittings in this wonderful home. So as we come in, we've got a fantastic lounge which opens up into a dining room. We've got a built-in TV unit here. We've got lovely flooring. We've got light that's streaming in through the windows to the front, which overlook the parking area, and out to the rear, which you'll see the garden in a few minutes. But looking at the size of the furniture in here, you've got some great spaces. It really is really beautiful. Now we extend through into a dining area which is perfect for modern family living. If you wanted to, you probably could put some doors on here if you wanted to close that space off, but I think this is super. It fills the room with light, and you've got a great space here for a large table, perhaps even room for a settee as well. And you've got the most beautiful shaker style kitchen here with some high quality fixtures and finishings. It's worth pointing out that just the addition of the shelving on the walls in line with the work surfaces, the lovely units, the integrated appliances, this is a really well finished property. We've got sliding doors which take us out to the garden, and that's giving you a little glimpse of the garden room, which we'll see in a few minutes. But going back to the kitchen space, we've got a lovely floor in here, we've got LED lighting, we've got an integrated dishwasher, an integrated fridge just in here, and that's the freezer, but the fridge is probably in the corner there, and we've got a nice splashback there as well. So this is ready to move into. As we come back into the hallway, this is where we came in. We've got ample storage space underneath the stairs, and then we have a downstairs loo which is just here, and again completed to a luxurious standard. So then as we go up onto the first floor, we've got a nice staircase with painted balustrade here, and then we've got a really light filled landing. And this is where we have 3 bedrooms and the family bathroom. So we'll go around and see the bathroom first of all, which is this room here. So we've got a nice rainfall shower attachment. We've got a lovely white suite with a L-shaped bath and a glass shower screen. We've got a large bedroom to the front of the property with a set of fitted wardrobes there as well. This window's actually got a beautiful view down across the garden space, but across to the fells there as well. This is one of the 3 bedrooms, and the oak doors that run throughout, so everything's really high quality. Then this is bedroom number 2. So these proportions in these 2 rooms are absolutely fantastic. We've got yet another fitted wardrobe. You've got the fittings for a wall mounted TV. I'm going to give you another glimpse of that garden room just to tease you. And that's looking out onto the garden space. And then finally, we have the 3rd bedroom, which is currently used as an office, but it is big enough to have a single bed in here. This is a flexible use room with yet more storage. So you don't need wardrobes, you've got plenty of storage built in, which is quite rare in a new build property. It's also worth noting that you do have loft hatch access there as well with a ladder. It's most likely that the loft space is full of insulation, as is required in all new build properties, because we've got a very energy efficient property here. It's beautiful. And just coming back into that living space, this is a super lounge. So for the next part of the video, I'm just going to take you back out the front. We're going to go out and we're going to walk around the property and look at the gardens to the rear. Okay, so wasn't that a beautiful home? Absolutely super. It's got luxurious fixtures and fittings. It's a high specification, and it's got lovely views out to the garden, as you saw. But I've just come back to the front door now just to show you the space of the front again. So it's worth pointing out that these posts here sort of delineate the plot. So this, if you imagine drawing a line across here, this is all of your grounds here. You've got right of access across the gravel area there to be able to get to the gateway. And I'm just going to take you in through the gate to the side. You can access the garden from the house, as you've seen, but I'm just going to take you today down this alleyway, well, not alleyway, pathway, sorry, that's not the right word to use because this isn't an alley, but what it has got is an elevated area here. So this could be decorated with some plants, some pots. You can maybe have a kitchen garden because you can nicely sheltered up there. So there's lots of opportunity with this section here. But as I come round, look at this beautiful garden. So we've got the air source heat pump, which makes this really efficient. We've got a lovely gravelled area with steps up onto a lawn. Now, this is where we get to see that great addition of the garden room there. It's also worth noting that the vendors have put in some established trees and shrubs, which are really taking well and actually growing very well to give you some nice garden spaces. So it's not really like a new build garden when you move in. It feels quite established. And this is Bluebell Cottage. So we've got an elevated terrace just here with steps up. We've got another terrace here, and we look out over a field to the rear. And it's a super home with the addition of this fantastic garden room. So this has got an electricity supply. It feels very much like a room. So it'd be a shame to use this as a storeroom. It would make a great playroom, a great home office or a studio. Perhaps this is a great garden space which has got so many flexible options, and it's just touching distance to the home with the beautiful Pennines in the distance. So as you've seen as we've walked around this fantastic property, the home itself is beautifully presented. It's ready to move into. The garden is well established with a number of terraces, and the addition of the garden room here makes this a real opportunity not to be missed. This is great. It's a room in the garden which has got flexible use, and the home itself is absolutely beautiful. One of a terrace of 3 properties, all covered by a build warranty, all completed to a fantastic standard. If you'd like more information on this home, please do give us a call on 01768 881111. We'll be happy to give you some more information.